Charlie, what do you think about, I mean, Ryan has tried to play this kind of arm's length game. Obviously, Paul Ryan in Wisconsin, which is where you are, he's tried to play this arm's length game. He didn't endorse, then he did endorse, but not in sort of stirring terms. Now he's campaigning with him, and he's campaigning with him tomorrow.
Yeah, there's the Republicans in Wisconsin right now are at DEFCON 1. I just got a text from a very prominent Republican who said, I am in tears over this. At this point, it's really hard for me to imagine this is going to go ahead, that you would have Donald Trump on the stage with Paul Ryan and Scott Walker and Ron Johnson and every other prominent Republican. I mean, they're trying to figure out right now, you know, is this going to be same old where nothing ever matters and it's going to blow over? Or is it possible that this is career-ending, to stand next to a guy who's talking about sexual assault and find some way to do that? So I'm guessing that right now there's a tremendous amount of scrambling. They're not going to cancel this event. This is a major event for Republicans in Wisconsin, but I certainly would not be surprised if Donald Trump suddenly realized that maybe he should spend some time doing some debate prep rather than coming to Elkhorn, Wisconsin tomorrow. But
so you think
this is a real test.
If it went down, if the cancellation happened, it would be Trump not going as opposed to Ryan pulling out.
Right. Ryan's not going to pull out. This is the 1st District Fall Fest. This is a major event in Paul Ryan's own district. And the reality is this was something that was brokered by Reince Priebus, the chairman of the Republican National Committee. And he's going to have to fix this because he got all of his loved ones together. And here comes Donald Trump, and he's got a suicide vest on, but it's going to take out everybody. So the only way to solve this is for Donald Trump to figure out some other thing to do rather than come to Wisconsin tomorrow. And I will tell you, people around here will be very, very surprised if this takes place tomorrow, given that tape that you just played. You know, this is, again, you know, will this be different? I don't know. But the reality is that all of the crudity, all of the misogyny, all of the infantile nature of this guy is just out there for display. And I don't know how any politician stands next to him and justifies in any way saying, okay, yes, the man is talking about sexually assaulting women, groping women, but we should still make him the president of the United States.
We also, the fact is, he's talking here about sexual assault. There's a lawsuit that charges him with sexual assault, and the details sound a lot like what he is basically bragging about doing here, you know, both in terms of kind of grabbing somebody against her will and also this kind of very dogged pursuit of a married woman. You know, come on, cheat on your husband. I mean, if you read the details of this lawsuit, this sounds like his MO. It kind of confirms that this is his MO. And at the time, Ivanka Trump, not at the time, but later on when this became public, Ivanka Trump defended her father by saying, I know my father, and quote, he is not a groper. And so now we know that Donald Trump actually says that he is indeed a groper.
In fact, appears to be a proud groper.
Right, and so this becomes, you know, not just about Donald Trump says gross things on tape. I think that this becomes an urgent question to ask at the debate on Sunday. What did you mean when you said grab him by the, I'm not allowed to say this on MSNBC.
Right.
You know, how many times have you done that?
Right.
You know, there's this whole question, it's not just about sex anymore. It's about predation.
Let's also remember that one of the men who is advising Donald Trump is Roger Ailes, who was, I mean, his entire MO as alleged in lawsuits, which so far he and his lawyers have denied, and I should be very clear, but as alleged in Gretchen Carlson's lawsuit, as alleged by on-the-record and off-the-record sources over a variety of decades, was essentially using his position of power to do precisely what Donald Trump talks about doing.
Right, and Donald Trump is there bragging that this is kind of what he's able to use his position of power to do.